Good morning. I am Ramchandra Murthy. See, in this video, we will discuss, how to save time. I will give you some tips while you are facing the NEET, JEE, or CET exams. Okay. I have selected some questions from the previous exams, and I will go through that. So, basically, each of you will have to develop the skills with respect to intelligence, scientific, logical, and numeric. See, while answering the questions, I will be stressing on how you can apply scientific and logical, numeric ideas to solve problems faster. Okay. Of course, these are the other skills that you have to develop. So that is there in another video, which is there in my YouTube channel. You can go through that. See, now as far as this video is concerned, so we will discuss some of the questions and apply how we can apply scientific intelligence, logical intelligence, and numeric intelligence. Okay, say with this video, you will be able to solve the problem, and easier method and faster simplification is possible if you use these ideas. Better understanding of the concepts, so that if you are good at the understanding, so then you will be able to answer. Say, I will give some illustrations again. See, okay, one quantity, physical quantity, depending on which other quantity, how it is depending. See, that also you will understand while solving this question paper or these questions. See, understanding of the graphs. Graphs are there in each and every question paper. So, how do you understand the graphs? Okay, this is another thing, range of the answer. If you know the range of the answer, so then it's easier to select the correct option. Okay. And okay, some of the formulae are there, you have to use the formulae and simplify. But have you understood the formulae correctly, and the symbols, what each symbol means? Okay, that also is crucial. Okay. See, and now straight away going into a particular one problem. So I am reading out this problem. A uniform electric field E equal to 3 into 10 to the power 5 newtons per coulomb is acting along the positive x-axis. The electric flux through a rectangle of area 1 centimeter into 30 centimeter, whose plane is parallel to zx plane. As you read the question, you should know which are the quantities given. Okay, area is given, and what is electric field? Electric field, there are two definitions. One is force per unit charge, that is 1 coulomb, force on 1 coulomb, or electric flux through unit area. Electric flux through unit area. So if E is the electric flux through unit area, if you multiply by area, you will get the total flux. Okay, and of course its zx plane is perpendicular to y-axis. Therefore, the flux is perpendicular to the zx plane. See, now what you can do is E is 3 into 10 to the power 5. Okay, 10 to the power 5 into area, say 10 centimeter into 30 centimeter. Okay, see, of course this is in SI and this is in CGS unit. So I mean, units are important, say, but instead of, look here, see, now if you scan the options given, all of them have 10 to the power 3. Every question paper will have some question, one or two questions wherein, so the power factor, that is 10 cubed or 10 to the power 6, 10 to the power 20, etc., that is same. So therefore you need not have to worry about this power. Okay. See, now only look at the number. Okay. So flux is 3 into 1 into 3. This is 9. So therefore, which is the correct answer? So instead of writing all these, okay, you can write only 3 into 1, 3 into 1 into 3, that gives you 9. So straight away you can select the correct option. So this is numeric intelligence. Okay, so therefore you, of course, scientific intelligence in the sense you should understand what is E or what is flux, flux is E into electric flux is E into area. Okay, so B is the correct option. So numeric intelligence, how you handle the numbers, that is crucial. Okay, so now going to the, so this is how you solve the problem. So but say all these steps, say writing down say all these you can avoid, okay, and solve it faster. Okay, now you have got one more question. The electric current flowing through a given conductor varies with time as shown in the graph. Say questions based on graphs, there will be many in each question paper. See the number of free electrons which flow through the given cross section. Free electrons you should calculate, number of free electrons, okay, in the given cross section in the time interval. Okay, basic equation is I equal to current is Q by T. You have to find out Q, therefore it is Q equal to IT. I is in the y axis and time on the x axis. So therefore I into T means area until say until here, say that is until 20 seconds, 0 to 20 seconds. Okay, see now this portion, okay, this portion, so until 10 seconds, it is trapezium, and the rest is rectangle. Okay, so therefore total area, say look here, you can use the formula for the area of the trapezium for the first portion. I will just write it as area 1 and this is area 2 here. But first portion area, instead of using the formula for area of a trapezium, supposing I take another area, that means I am dividing this into, this triangle portion I am dividing for 200. So because this is 100 and this is 300, okay, so at 200 if you draw one line parallel to the time axis, so this area, finding this area is simple. Okay, 200 into 10, that is 2000. Okay, but again look here, see there are powers here, powers inside, and all these numbers are different. Okay, so therefore you can choose, you can concentrate only on the numbers. So okay, this 200 into 10, this 200 into 10 seconds, this is one area, that I will take it as just 2. Okay, plus the other area is 300, this is 300 into 10 to 20 is another 10. See, this is 300. Okay, I just write 3. Okay, this is my area, say that is 3 into 2 is plus 2, actually this is plus 200 plus 300, this is equal to 5. So this gives 5, and this area is total charge. Okay, and you have to find out the number of free electrons. Number of free electrons means, say this Q equal to N into E. Okay, E is charged on 1 electron, so therefore Q by E is N. See, that means I should divide this by 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19. I am not writing 10 to the power minus 19. So you have to divide by 1.65 divided by 1.6. So look here, supposing you take this numerator as 48. So this is, you should practice like this. This is 16. Instead of 1.6, I can write 16. Numerator, instead of 5, I have taken 48. So the if you divide, you get 3. So 3 and it is 5, and therefore a little more. So that is 3 point. Option A is the correct answer. See, what I mean to say is, finding the area you can use a simpler method, and simplifying, because the powers you can temporarily ignore, because if you focus on only the simplification like 5 divided by 1.6, you will arrive at this number factor. So therefore I think you can save time. Okay, so I will continue with this kind of discussion with other questions also. So that is in the next video. Thank you.